guys, I'm Ashley Brightman. Today I have a guest with me,
Susana Jimenez. I am also a realtor here in Florida.
So today we just got together. We wanted to kind of talk about the market and what kind of market we're in today. I mean,
It's pretty hot right now.
the market is hot. Listings are scarce. Buyers are out there, but I mean,
We need more listings for sure.
we need more listings. Mortgage interest rates are super low, guys. I've talked to a lender. He said it's like as low as 2% with good credit. What about you?
Well, I know for a fact that people who are looking into getting a mortgage right now, in this pandemic that we're in, it's kind of harder for some people to get approved because they have some lack of employment. Since some people have lost their jobs, they don't have that proof of income that they did at one point. For those people, it may be a little bit harder to get a pre-approval for a mortgage, but for the people who are working and who are having that steady income flowing in, right now is the perfect time to buy. We have not seen interest rates this low in many years.
So the land is going quickly. I mean, I just saw for 5 acres, it was on the market for a couple days and it was purchased. People are trying to move out of the city suburbs. They're trying to get away from people because of this COVID-19 and everything. And that's what it seems. So if you're trying to sell your property or sell your land, I would do it right now. I mean, we're in like a full-blown seller's market.
One of the things that mortgage lenders are going to look at is how much income you're making, what's your credit score,
Employment verification
up to the last day before your closing. So it's really recommendable that you do not change any of your banking habits, don't pull out new credit cards,
don't purchase a car,
don't purchase a new car, don't purchase your next trip to Vegas, stuff like that.
Yeah, you don't want to be making big purchases in this time that you're looking for a home and, getting pre-approved and doing all that. You want to make sure everything is closed.
Staying the same.
Yeah.
Wait till after you have closed to make those big purchases. That way the mortgage lender can keep track of everything and there's nothing that's going to mess you up from getting to that closing table. So you just want to keep track of all your expenses when you're in that process of buying your new home.
Yeah, you don't want to mess up a deal just because you made a stupid purchase, and your realtor should be able to tell you that, or regarding your finances.
And for people who are working on their credit right now, who cannot get approved by a mortgage, really the number one thing you should be working on is getting rid of that debt. Paying off those payments, you could even make extra payments towards your debt just so you can get rid of that debt faster. Once you get rid of that debt, then you can reapply. Then the mortgage lender will check your credit score again, see what your income level is at. It will be a better chance for you to get approved by a mortgage.
What about new construction? What do you think about new construction?
So I've been seeing a lot of new construction coming up lately, all over the place, Inglewood, Port Charlotte, Northport, everywhere, especially more south, like Fort Myers, Cape Coral. I think that it's gonna help the economy a little bit because we have a lot of housing shortage right now. There's not a lot of inventory for the buyers who are looking.
So they're going the route of new homes because people are not putting their homes
for sale.
So they're going the route of new homes. So we're looking at, new homes really getting their money, for their, homes are flying because I work personally with D.R. Horton. I sit in their homes, and they're being bought even before they're built. The land is there. Customers are going to the land just to see where the house is being built, and that's it. And it's already purchased and off the market.
And the other day, I was sitting at a model home by Edgewater Homes, which is in Rotunda, which is in Inglewood, in between Inglewood and Port Charlotte. And I had a customer walk in, and this was just a model. The customer walked in, looked around, they loved it. They said, "Let me buy this house."
Which you can do in a model home when you're sitting in the model home and they love that home. You can find a brand new home just like that on a different lot or wherever they're going to build, and we're able to do that for you. So if you have a person that comes to you and says, hey, I want to sell my house, how can we personally help? So we are going to tell them, well, you want to come and take a look at their house. You want to see what price point you're working with. I mean, that's where we come in. We're going to do a CMA. We're going to see what has sold.
What
the
is
client.
a CMA?
That's a comparative market analysis. That's where we look at solds, expireds, and new listings in the market and see where we can price your house at, what it's going to sell for. We don't want it to sit on the market. We don't want it to just sit there and, people start to ask, why is that house sitting on the market for so long?
Why has it been so long?
Why has it, what's wrong with it? So we try to let the seller know that we want them to declutter their home. We want to clean it, get them prepared to take pictures, set up a professional photographer, get pictures done for them.
So usually we look at that certain neighborhood your home is sitting in. Obviously there's so many homes around your house that you could always put in your comparative market analysis, but we specifically want to match your house with that neighborhood that it's sitting in.
Yeah.
Because that's really what's gonna tell us what is selling in that neighborhood, how much it's selling at, and how fast is it selling at.
Mm-hmm. And you have to take into consideration, this one has an extra office, this one doesn't have a pool. You have to minus and, plus things like that. What year was this one built? What year was that one built? You have to, take into consideration that. And that's what you just tell the seller. I mean, and they usually are pretty firm. If you're firm with your offer, they're firm with yours. I mean, and you can negotiate that.
So what if a seller wants to overprice the home?
I let them know it's gonna sit on the market. I mean, and then buyers are gonna be like, I've had a buyer ask me, how many days has this home been on the market? I said a week. They ask, they're gonna question, why is this home sitting? If it's sitting there and it's way overpriced, it's gonna expire. Your listing's gonna expire and it's gonna be not worth it.
It's not gonna sell.
And I think people, they know that if they're pricing it way overpriced, they probably don't want to get rid of the home. Yeah, I just let them know, you want to price it to the market in today's market, and that's where we come in as specialists.
And also buyers already know what they're looking at. Buyers have they've been researching online, they've been looking for weeks, maybe months before they come to your house that's open house, or a new listing came out. They're like, oh, well, we've been looking on Zillow or Realtor.com or Homes.com, and they've been researching the neighborhood. They've been researching the houses for sale, the houses that have sold.
Mm-hmm. And you just give them, they're going to give you their feedback, and you're going to give them yours, and that's when you come to a mutual agreement on, well, this is what I think it's going to sell for. So my office is in Punta Gorda, right next to PGI at the Fisherman's Village location. So I'm familiar with Punta Gorda, Port Charlotte, Arcadia, DeSoto, Arcadia are my main areas. How about you?
Mine areas are mainly Inglewood. I do work a little bit in Northport too.
Northport.
I do work Venice area, mainly in Inglewood. I do know a lot about the beach area, because that's where we are located. We are located on the beach side. So for any of those that are looking for houses near the beach, we have Minnesota Key, which includes Inglewood Beach.
And you grew up in Inglewood, right?
I grew up in Inglewood.
I grew up in Punta Gorda, Port Charlotte area. So we're locals. We're locals. We know the area very well. And we'd love to help you. We know, the fun events to do in the area.
I love the area. I love the area where we live. It's so pretty. There's a lot of nature and stuff.
Being young and we've been friends for a while, we we know,
I love showing people houses, and also I am willing to take on that work for you.
All the inspections and stuff,
we take care of it. We help you guys through the contracts, through the inspections, appraisals, dealing with mortgage lenders. We deal with all of that.
We literally take on your stress.
So we hire the photographers and all that, and it's a great business to be in, I think, especially since we are familiar with the area. We know what the prices are for, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 4-bedrooms, with a pool, without a pool, a condominium, a single family house, a manufactured house.
Yeah.
we pretty much know all of it in that aspect area.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give us a like, comment, and subscribe.
I hope you guys learned something from it at least. We just decided to get together. We're friends. We've been friends for many years since high school. We both ended up getting into real estate coincidentally. So we're just, I mean, we're happy to help. We want to help you guys. But yeah, so I'm with Coldwell Banker.
I'm with Peacock Premier Properties.
I'm Ashley Brightman.
And my name is Susanna Jimenez. I hope you guys enjoy the video.
Bye.
Have a great weekend.